I quit the carnivore diet, lost more body fat, and added more muscle, and more importantly, I raised my baseline dopamine level even higher. These are the meals that I've been having lately that, along with better performance at the gym, I've been able to accomplish an even lower body weight set point. Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Zaldivar, and ironically, I was featured on the first ever carnivore documentary called Reversed TV. I also lost and maintained 35 pounds. I think I should update that number now. I need to go back and do the math because I gained muscle and dropped body fat. So I need to do the math because it's more than that now. But let's just go with that for now. I've lost 35 pounds and maintained it mainly by lowering my body weight set point and raising my baseline dopamine levels, as I explained in this YouTube video over here. And I've also quit my nutrition and exercise physiology professor jobs at the University of Miami and the American College of Sports Medicine and so many other places, so I could focus on research and coaching the thousands of clients that I have coached so far. Check out the testimonials on drsarahzaldivar.com. It'll take you straight to the testimonials page. I'm gonna go over all of the recent meals that I've been having so you can get an idea of what kinds of foods you can eat. Now, a big disclaimer here. Because I work out, I lift, and I run, and I sprint, my digestive health rebounds a lot faster because the fitter you get, the less leaky gut you have, and the more microbiome diversity you have. So you can easily reintroduce plant foods without issues. If you don't work out as much, or if you have a worse off starting point with your microbiome, or if you've been on long-term strict carnivore whereby you've starved all of those probiotics, you don't have them so that they can digest those foods, then you want to reintroduce separate foods very slowly, watch for symptoms, and adjust the dosage until you retrain your microbiome to come back to life. All right, here are sample meals. You can see here I've got ground turkey and chickpeas, diced onions, and tomatoes. Another example is a tuna salad with a lot of pinto beans and diced cucumbers, diced onions as well. You can get those primal dressings, or you can make your own, because usually salad dressings will have emulsifiers, which you already probably don't have a lot of microbiome diversity, especially if you've done a lot of carnivore dieting in the past. So you want to be very careful with anything that could make recovery of your gut health a little bit harder. And so anything that has emulsifiers in them, you really want to be careful with. So soups or canned foods or salad dressings that have emulsifiers like xanthan gum, carrageenan, etc. This is another meal. Ground turkey burgers with cheddar cheese, full fat, and lettuce, diced cucumbers, corn, and diced onions. This is another meal, again, ground turkey burgers with cheddar, shredded cheese, and lentils with apple cider vinegar and oil. You can get extra virgin olive oil and apple cider vinegar, and then some diced onions on the top. These are scrambled eggs with butter and popcorners. Now the popcorners, again, they've got seed oil, so depending on how clean you want to be with your eating, I'm sure there are brands out there. I need to look, and I'm sure there are brands that don't use seed oils. I think Siete Foods is doing all of these tuber type snack foods that don't have seed oils. They just use avocado oil. So this actually just gave me an idea, and I need to get that. This meal is rice with pinto beans, ground turkey, and diced cucumbers and diced or cut up tomatoes. This one, we went to Disney's Epcot theme park and we took a little break in between the rides, and I got myself this little snack. It's hummus with crackers and sliced cucumbers and olives. This meal is white rice and corn, scrambled eggs, and a whole lot of cheese. Yes, this is full fat cheese, cheddar, shredded cheese. This one is white rice and ground turkey and mozzarella skimmed cheese. This one is a tuna salad with black beans instead of pinto beans, which I think pinto beans might be my favorite. This one is rice and ground turkey and pinto beans and carrots. I know there's a lot of ground turkey. It's just my laziness of reordering the same stuff. And it's not like you have to only stick to ground turkey. You can do ground beef, you can do chicken, you can do whatever you want, right? But it's just, I like turkey for some reason. This one is turkey burgers with a lot of cheese. It is mozzarella skimmed with a little side salad that has pinto beans in it, but I don't believe there's no tuna in there. All the protein is coming from the cheese and from the turkey burgers. This one is a little cottage cheese snack. You can add actually raw honey on top of that, and that would be really delicious. These ribeye steaks were sent to me from Homestead Meat Company. So on a really heavy leg day where I'm doing running and heavy leg day, when I need more nutrients, this is a great option. I want to do some rice and some ribeyes on the side, or I'll come up with some recipes, but that should be a delicious meal. Also, I really love albacore tuna, so I add it to all my salads. This one is ground turkey, pinto beans, and steamed carrots. And this one is cut up cantaloupe and papaya. Here you see the cantaloupe and the papaya, and we got some apples as well. And we just made fruit salads for me and my hubby. And popcorn. Usually I like to time my carbs, especially around before and after my workouts. And with popcorn, it's difficult to do that. So I can't really have it every day, but every once in a while I'll have some popcorn at home. That way you don't get the ones that have all kinds of additional flavorings. So homemade popcorn is ideally the best, but it is high in fiber, so you can't use it as a pre-workout and then go to the gym because you need time to digest it. This one I got on our way to Disney, and again, not the best, got seed oils. But I mean, that's really the only thing. Like, if they just take out the seed oils, I really need to do another video showing you all the products you could get if you really want to make sure you're not exposed to any seed oils at all. This meal, I must have run out of my carbs allotment for the day, so I did a no carb dinner, and it was ground turkey burgers with some skimmed mozzarella shredded cheese and some cut up cucumbers and tomatoes. This one is a really delicious salad. You just cut up some onions and you saute them in extra virgin olive oil with some tuna and some olives, and I believe there's also some cut up cucumbers and tomatoes somewhere. As you can see, I have very similar meals. It's just because it's a little bit on the lazy end of ordering kind of the same things. You see here ground turkey and cucumbers and tomatoes and some boiled eggs. I really like soft boiled eggs. They're far more delicious in my opinion. And that's pretty much it. You can definitely look into rice cakes or oatmeal or things like that, especially as a pre-workout. Those are great options. And you're just gonna have a lot more energy. Your muscles are gonna recover a lot faster, and you're gonna be able to make far more dopamine, far more serotonin, acetylcholine, norepinephrine in your brain. All of those neurotransmitters, it's not like you don't make them when you cut out the carbs, but when you do reintroduce the carbs, the amount that you can make rises up like crazy. That's what you want, right? We're building the brain, we're building a stronger body, we're building a stronger brain and body. You want to become truly a peak performer, because that is how you can maintain a low body weight set point, a fit physique effortlessly. This is how you can maintain a much higher level of productivity and much, much better relationships, because you actually have the energy to stand up for yourself, and people can sense that, and so they will respect you more. They will not even try to test your limits. So I hope this was helpful. If you want more information on my coaching, check out my website at drsarahzoldivar.com/coaching. I highly recommend the premium packages because they come with unlimited email support, which if you're watching this and you also are in the process of reintroducing carbs, it's something that needs to be done with care. Otherwise, you're gonna have maybe a piece of spinach and your low back pain is gonna come back, and you're gonna declare that, oh, this is BS, my joint pain came back, or my low back pain came back. It's like, no, maybe it was just the spinach. So what I was saying before my camera's battery died on me is that it could be just that there's one food that you cannot really tolerate, or it could be that you need to heal your leaky gut first. There's so many easy ways to do those things so quickly so that you can get back to eating a wider variety of foods as quickly as possible, because we want a robust, strong, diverse microbiome, and we want to get stronger both physically and mentally. Anyway, if you want to stay up to date with my research, make sure you sign up to my newsletter at drsarahzoldivar.com carnivore.com/newsletter. And again, reach out for coaching. It's very tricky to go at this alone. And this is really one of the main reasons why a lot of people gravitate towards a carnivore diet, because it's just eat meat. How simple, how easy, right? Don't go at this alone, because there are a lot of things that you need to understand so that you don't throw in the towel right away. Get help so you know how to work with your body and rehabilitate the microbiome, rehabilitate your body so you can lose weight way more easily in a more sustainable way, whereby you don't rebound the way a lot of people do when they do keto and carnivore. It's just, you're really not lowering your body weight set points. So this is why it's always on and off, and you lose weight and you regain, just like almost every other diet. So reach out if you need support at drsarahzoliver.com/coaching. And again, I recommend the premium or even the bundle package, because those have the unlimited email support, which is going to be so helpful, because you're going to have a lot of questions in the beginning, and it's really great to have a dietitian on demand that responds very quickly. And really, it's just me. Nobody else is going to be working with you one-on-one except me, so you're going to get my full attention. All right, I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this kind of content, make sure you let me know by giving this YouTube video a thumbs up, subscribing, hitting that little notification bell icon so YouTube alerts you every time I post a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.